Okay, let's get to it. What's happening in my life? Because this will affect you guys. And I'm sorry. I have like a billion freaking projects, and I gotta finish all of them in like a week. Basically, being tech lead for a startup. This is crazy. I don't know why they offered this job to me. They clearly shouldn't have. Now, this means a number of things. One, I'm a very special boy. They think I'm a very special little boy. Two, they are about to find out I'm not a very special boy, and they will be so disappointed. But hopefully by the time they are disappointed, I will be in the UK getting my master's. Ellie pulling the biggest heist ever. Real. That's what this is. This is me pulling a heist. So I don't think I'm remotely qualified to be a tech lead. I'm gonna be like people's boss, which is crazy. I shouldn't even be my own boss. I shouldn't be my own boss at all. Dude, in the last like 2 weeks, I've been just kind of rotting in my bed. But progress has been made on all of my projects. You know, I've been rotting in my bed with my laptop, I will say. What I'm making, I don't really care about. This startup, I don't think it's going to meaningfully change the world. But I do have to wear like actual office clothes, and I have to be on Zoom calls with important people and tell them this is so important, what we're doing here. And I think it's good tech. I think there's a market for it, but I don't think it's very important at all. No more war crimes? No, sir. But yeah, it's not evil. And that was my number one thing, is like, please pay me enough money that, you know, I can save up enough money to go to grad school. And it met both of those requirements. And the interview process was actually relatively fast, which is probably, you know, why they hired me. I'm now the boss that watches VTubers. No! Oh my god, the life cycle. We've come full circle. I'm excited to start. I'm also scared. I'm super scared because it is going to be 12-hour days, 6 days a week. I can work from home one of those days, but just one of them. So basically, Saturday is a work from home 12-hour day, and Monday through Friday are 12-hour days in the office. And the office is about an hour away from my apartment, unless Mom Donnie delivers them fast buses, in which case, I'll give him a sticker. I'll bake him a pie. I'll bake him several pies. Will move to Europe now. Hopefully. I do want to will move to Europe now. But that's the plan, right? Okay, so here's my plan. So. I want to work in tech, and I want to make cool stuff. I want to make robots, but I also want to like have a life. Like, I want to have kids someday, and I want to live somewhere where that's possible. And personally, I just don't think, I don't see myself being able to do that here. How do I explain this? At some point, I want to be someone's wife, and I want to have babies. And if I have babies and I'm someone's wife here, I either have to quit my job or I have to be like a terrible mom, you know? But if I go there, then I could have babies, and I could have my job, and I could have my babies, and I wouldn't have to be a bad mom. So that's what I'm working on. It's gonna be rough, partially because I'm deeply underqualified and younger than like anyone I'm gonna be in charge of, which is terrible, and I don't think they'll like me. But they wouldn't have liked me anyway. Let's be so for real. Dude, I have like such anxiety about no one at work liking me. Like it got to the point, I've just been so stressed about this job that I've just been like literally like waking up from dreams like physically shaking. And my mom was like, do you want to like go and buy new clothes for the job together? And I was like, what's the point? They're not gonna like me anyway. And she was like, what the frick is this? Oh, I have a new water bottle for you if you want it. I actually ordered an extra. Do you want a glass water bottle? And I was like, no, I need an opaque water bottle because every day I bring into the office, I bring in a ginger lemonade so that I can drink it all day at work as like a special treat for myself. But the problem is that if I have that in a glass water bottle, all my coworkers will be like, oh my god, is Ellie drinking pee? And she was like, why would they think that? Why would they think you were drinking pee? And I was like, I don't know, man, because I'm weird and they're gonna make fun of me. And she was like, I don't think they're gonna think that. But also, if someone were gonna drink pee, they'd probably drink it out of an opaque bottle. Like, your opaque bottle is probably more suspicious, you know? Like if you have a clear bottle, right, then everyone's gonna be like, there's no way that's pee. Whoa, no! What? At that moment! Girl, hey, it's nice to see you! Why at that moment? Oh my god, why at that moment of all moments? I was gonna work on my game today. Okay, so new job. I'm going to be tech lead at a tiny startup, which is amazing because I'm going to leave before they figure out that I'm horribly underqualified for this and I can't do it. Pros and cons. Pros, I may have a way to get Neuro into a humanoid. So I feel like that's relevant to all of you. Cons, I will be working 12-hour days, 6 days a week. 5 of which are in office, mandatory. 1 of which is optional work from home. Hour away from my home, even though we're on the same island of Manhattan. So yeah, I'm not gonna be sleeping. I don't know how much I'm gonna be streaming, but at least once a week, I'll hold myself to that. Once a week, I will be streaming. And there is a possibility, that we could get Neuro into a humanoid. If I can trick them into letting me do this job for a year, then I can afford to go to grad school in the UK this coming year, and then I will have all of the qualifications to get an engineering job basically anywhere in Europe, as long as I go to a good enough university there and do well enough and write a good thesis. And then, I don't know, man. I don't really know what my plan is after that. My plan is to get there, okay? Okay, that's my plan. And I need money to do that. And this job, they will pay me more money than I'm worth. So that's what we're doing. That's the freaking plan, is what it is. Plus, access to a humanoid, you know? And that's kind of fun. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the situation. We'll see how all of this goes for me. I don't know what I'm freaking doing with my life, man. I really miss when I could be like, yeah, guys, I got my dream job and I'm gonna be happy in it forever. And I just didn't understand how this evil beast churns, man. Such was her paltry understanding of the godlike act of human invention. That is, I think, probably a misquote. I don't think I got every word of that right, but it's from Mother Night by Kurt Vonnegut. Don't burn out. Hey, I hope not, man. If I burn out, it's over. If I burn out, I'll be a full-time VTuber. I don't know. We'll see if we get there. The day is still young, but ultimately, yeah. I want to build robots that help people. I want to put Neuro into a humanoid, and I want to be able to, like, look forward at my life and know that I'm not going to be working 12-hour days for the rest of my life. That's where we're at. Anyway, that's like the whole update.